The crypto prophecy has come true. It has finally happened. We are going to the promised land. This is the biggest day in crypto history. Ever since the history of crypto, we have been running uphill. We have been swimming against the current. No more. Trump has won. But not just that. This is the big monumental shift in crypto because for the first time in history, we have a pro-crypto Congress, a pro-crypto government, pro-crypto regulation. Crypto is here to stay in the US. This is the biggest day in crypto, and I'll do a deep dive on how we can leverage this to build the biggest wealth transfer in human history. This is the next internet. This is the disruption of money. Bitcoin has crossed all-time highs as Donald Trump becomes the winner, the next 47th president of the United States of America. We're about to enter what could be a crypto bull run supercycle. So a lot of you are probably wondering, what investments am I most bullish on? The US used to be the hub for crypto software development, but that has shifted to Asia. 16 pro-crypto senators have been elected. All those bills being sent to Congress that were being blocked by Warren and all her cronies, guess what? That is over. So why is it big? Why is it monumental that Donald Trump, a pro-crypto president, was elected? The first thing he said he will do when he enters office is fire SEC Chairman Gary Gensler. Gary is out of here. Last video I made on meme coins is already going viral. Let's just do a quick recap and see how those coins mentioned are doing. GigaChad, one of our favorite meme coins. Since we mentioned it, it's up over 133%. Hoppy up over 70%, Popcat 36%, Lucky finally launched, up over 2x already. It's still at 2 million FDV on market cap. And one of the meme we covered, Doge. Not the big Dogecoin, the OG Dogecoin, no. The Department of Government Efficiency, the Elon Musk meme. And this meme coin is up over 167% since we covered it in the video using our trading signals. Our prediction is the bear case. Total crypto market cap is going to $8 trillion. Base case, 10 trillion. Moon case, 14 trillion. Top 5 meme coins to trade right now. Hey Tokenomics family, it has finally happened. The crypto prophecy has come true. We are going to the promised land. This is the biggest day in crypto history. Ever since the history of crypto, we have been running uphill. We have been swimming against the current. No more. Trump has won. But not just that. This is the big monumental shift in crypto because for the first time in history, for the first time since we've been trading and investing in crypto, we'll be swimming with the current. We'll be running downhill. We have a pro-crypto Congress, a pro-crypto government, pro-crypto regulation. Crypto is here to stay in the US. This is the biggest day in crypto, and I'll do a deep dive on how we can leverage this to build the biggest wealth transfer in human history. This is the next internet. This is the disruption of money. Everything we've been talking about since we've been in crypto. I've been in crypto since 2016. You guys have seen me since the ICO days, to DeFi mania, to meme coins. But guess what? We are now going to the promised land. As I record this video today, Bitcoin has crossed all-time highs as Donald Trump becomes the winner, the next 47th president of the United States of America. Now, for those of you who don't know why this is huge, let me pull up this website called Stand With Crypto. So this website called Stand With Crypto tracks all Congress people running for office and whether or not they're pro-crypto based on the statements they make. And the winner, Donald Trump, has an A. He has over 301 electoral votes according to this, but this is why this is even bigger than that. It's bigger than Trump. The House of Representatives, we have 257 candidates elected that are pro-crypto. 16 pro-crypto senators have been elected. All those bills being sent to Congress that were being blocked by Warren and all her cronies, guess what? That is over. This is officially the crypto election. Take Ohio Senate race, for example. Bernie Moreno, a pro-crypto candidate. This was the most expensive Senate race, I believe, in this cycle. They spent over $400 million on both sides, but especially the crypto PACs. From Coinbase to XRP to A16Z, a lot of money, the crypto PACs, was funneled to races like this to make sure we have pro-crypto candidates in office. This is what we need if we're going to have the biggest bull run of all time. All right, so if you're brand new here, I'll do a quick recap why I think we're due to have the longest crypto bull run ever, especially now that we have a pro-crypto Congress in the US, and the US is on the verge of becoming the crypto capital of the world. So if we go back to past cycles for Bitcoin, beginning all the way back in 2013, Bitcoin did 587x, and that cycle took 756 days. The following cycle, it did 113x, still over 100x, and it took 875 days. The following cycle, only at 22x, and about 1,000 days. So last few cycles, it's been reducing by 5x in terms of the ROI, by a multiple of basically 5x. So our prediction was for about 4.4x, over 4x, 4.5x, we'll say, return on Bitcoin. That means we think Bitcoin is going to anywhere between 140 to 150K. But that was before a pro-crypto Congress. Guess what? Now I think we can be a lot more bullish. But regardless, money flows into Bitcoin, then into altcoins. especially meme coins right now. But what does that mean? Because this prediction we made was before a pro-crypto Congress. But in a way, you could say it was kind of baked into the prediction because we knew this would be the longest crypto bull run ever. But now I can definitively say that, not financial advice, that with Trump in office, with a pro-crypto Congress in the US, and the US becoming a pro-crypto capital of the world. This is huge. This is monumental. This is the biggest day in crypto. In my history in crypto, since being in crypto in 2026. What does that mean for altcoins? What does that mean for your bag? So let's look at the total crypto market cap. So for those of you who are brand new here, we'll do a quick recap. Back in 2017, total crypto market cap growth did a 50x. Then 2020, 2021, third halving did a 30x. So it reduced the ROI by 1.5 times. So our prediction is the bear case. Total crypto market cap is going to $8 trillion. Base case, 10 trillion. Moon case, 14 trillion. And guess what? Right now, total crypto market cap is hovering at around 2.6 trillion. It's not even past all-time highs from last cycle when it peaked at 3 trillion total crypto market cap. So the party's not officially even started yet. Yes, people are getting 100x's in meme coins, but people are just making money, rotating money in different sectors. No new capital has really entered crypto relative to its all-time high from last cycle of 3 trillion. So imagine if crypto goes to this range, 8 to 14 trillion total market cap. In what time frame? Looking at the predictions from the prior slide we had, we think 2026. Let's say spring 2026 to fall 2026 is when we think the peak of the crypto bull run will happen. But with a pro-crypto Congress and the US becoming a pro-crypto capital of the world, all this could change. This could literally become the crypto super cycle bull run. So why is it big? Why is it monumental that Donald Trump, a pro-crypto candidate and president, was elected? The first thing he said he will do when he enters office is fire SEC chairman Gary Gensler. Gary is out of here. Just think about that. Gary is out of here. Now, there's a lot of speculation on who he will nominate as the SEC chair. Some people are saying, according to Cointelegraph, Crypto Mom, current SEC commissioner, Hester Pierce, she's been pro-crypto. She's been pro-crypto even before it was cool. If the Crypto Mom becomes the SEC chairwoman, in essence, we are going to the moon and beyond. We just landed on the moon in a Lambo. There's also speculation that former SEC commissioner and current chief legal officer of Robinhood could also be somebody up for that role. But regardless, Gary Gensler is out of here. He's getting the boot. He's getting the can. He's looking for work. Watch him pivot and get hired by a crypto company. So that's the first thing. The second thing, he's mentioned that he'll be creating a crypto advisory council to create clear regulation and frameworks for crypto. This is huge. Then he plans to have a Bitcoin reserve and making America the crypto capital of the world. There's a recent study by, I believe, Electric Capital saying developers are no longer in the US for crypto. The US used to be the hub for crypto software development, but that has shifted to Asia. Well, guess what? I think that's about to shift back to the US because now nobody has to leave the US to innovate in crypto. And before we even help into how to make a lot of money during this, in that sense, crypto bull run super cycle, shout out to Polymarket. Polymarket was the #1 app in the Apple App Store. The crypto prediction market was the #1 app this week in the Apple App Store. And this is officially the crypto election because all the pollsters, for most of them except for Atlas Intel, one of the most accurate pollsters, almost all of them got this completely wrong. And for now, we have an official real-time prediction market where people put more than $3.5 billion on Polymarket. People had skin in the game. People put the money where their mouth is. Just think about that. If you just look at all the odds, we have basically a trading chart in real time. We can see how the odds shifted during this election. And heading into the election, Donald Trump was a favorite on both Polymarket and Kalshi, another platform that also takes crypto, it takes stablecoin. We had two platforms that called the race super early before any pundits, before any of traditional media even said the race was over, because they're biased. Now, regardless of what side of the aisle you're on, this election shows, 1, check your sources. 2, check your biases. If you did not know Trump would win in a landslide, that it would be a red sweep, this data was publicly available on Polymarket, right? For those who aren't familiar with US elections, only the swing states matter, right? Basically, the states like Texas that always vote red or California that always vote blue, Democrat and Republican, those don't matter. It's the states that are in the middle, the independent states, the swing states. And there were 7 swing states up for grabs. Those 7 states determined the US election. And guess what? Polymarket had odds for all those swing states in favor of Trump, pretty much. Now, the odds changed, but guess what? All this is on the blockchain in real time. So why would people go back to trusting traditional media and the pollsters, the biased pollsters, when we have this? This was the biggest advertisement ever for crypto as a use case. All right, so last video I made on meme coins is already going viral. Let's just do a quick recap and see how those coins mentioned are doing. GigaChad, one of our favorite meme coins. This is taking the meme of GigaChad, launched as a meme on Solana. This has been very, very resilient during the corrections. And I think with this crypto super cycle we're about to enter, with the pro-crypto Congress, this is one of the memes that will outperform. Since we mentioned it, it's up over 133%. He hasn't really moved much. Hoppy up over 70%, Popcat 36%, Lucky finally launched up over 2x already. It's still at 2 million FDV on market cap. It's trading live on Base, on Aerodrome and Uniswap. Shout out to any of the AstroDAO token holders and stakers that got the airdrop. I hear there'll be another even bigger airdrop for token holders of AstroDAO. Lucky is one of my biggest bags. Very bullish on meme coins. We have GigaChad, we have Hoppy, we have Popcat. So, will this be the cycle where Solana flips Ethereum? In the past, I said 50-50. I think that's still the case. We were early in Sol. When everybody was down and out in Sol post-FTX, we saw it was undervalued, and it outperformed Ethereum. And now the meme culture is on Sol. I would say Sol and Base. And one of the meme we covered, Doge. Not the big Dogecoin, the OG Dogecoin, no. The Department of Government Efficiency, the Elon Musk meme. Elon was one of the big proponents of Donald Trump, and he'll have a quasi-cabinet position of reducing spending in the government. The same way he cut 80% of staff at Twitter, and Twitter still, or X still functions, if not even better. I've been using X a lot more ever since Elon bought it. And that's where crypto Twitter is. That's where the alpha is. And this meme coin is up over 167% since we covered it in the video using our trading signals. And it's still under 70 million FDV and market cap. And the fact that now Elon's actually going to be taking this role, it only makes sense, not financial advice, that this will continue to do well. Top 5 meme coins to trade right now. Now, we won't go straight and do an in-depth overview, but definitely go to tokenmetrics.com, sign up for an account, use the coupon code we gave out for 30% off called MEMES, MEMES. I believe it's all capital letters. If that doesn't work, you use all lowercase. But either way, coupon code is MEMES, MEMES, 30% off. Go to our trader grades and the top 5 meme coins to trade right now because you guys love memes, not financial advice. Melon Dog, BabaCat, GigaChad, FWOG, What's Up Dog. Melon Dog is based on using our AI chatbot, kind of like our ChatGPT for crypto. BabaCat based on looking at the token details page, which we're just slowly launching a new updated version. So be on the lookout for that. Using our indices, GigaChad, this has been perennial favorite. It's been there for a while. Looking at the ratings using the high cap, FWOG, and looking for low cap, What's Up Dog. And don't forget Lucky. Do not sleep on Lucky. I know I'm biased. I know it's my biggest bag, but it's already up 2x. I think it's going to be one of the biggest airdrops as a meme coin. And there are a lot more airdrops that the team plans to do, especially to some of the other meme holders. All right, so before we go, we're about to enter what could be a crypto bull run super cycle. So a lot of you are probably wondering, what investments am I most bullish on? So with our fund, Token Metrics Ventures, we made over 40 investments before all this. And now it's time to let it fly. But out of all the over 40 investments, which ones are we most bullish on? I'll go through. This tough to always pick your babies, pick a favorite, but I'll go through and share what investments we have we're most bullish on, not financial advice. One of our most bullish investments, Peak Network. This is the next Solana. This is building an L1 for Deepin. Deepin is huge. I've been a big fan for Deepin since back in the day. Helium Network, Hivemapper, Helium Mobile, and Peak is the Solana of this cycle. Solana last cycle went to almost 100 billion FDV, I believe. I think Peak, it'll be great to get there. I think Peak can go to 33 billion FDV. Now, we've been covering this, screaming at the top of our lungs that this is it. We doubled down on Peak with our fund and even told our community about it and had a chance to invest via the Coinless sale, one of the perks of being a Token Metrics customer, especially via our webinars. But Coinless sale was at 333 million FDV. And retail that got in on Coinlist, in my opinion, can still do 100x. Because I think Peak is going to 33 billion FDV. Pixels, we covered this early in the year. Great gaming project, one of the big gaming projects. I think from launch did over 50x. I think if you're into gaming, this is definitely a gaming project to keep an eye on. Although I'm not so bullish in gaming, my top 5 picks for this cycle, Peak, Movement Labs. This is a project we also doubled down on. We were early in their seed round. If you're bullish on Aptos and Sui, and Move being a superior language for blockchain development, you have to be bullish on Movement. Because Movement is taking the Move virtual machine, the Move VM. It's basically bridging that to the Ethereum VM. It allows people to program in Move on EVMs, on Ethereum EVMs. And I believe eventually they'll add other chains. But this has blown up out of nowhere. It even surprised us because we were early on this, doubled down on it, and they've raised a lot of money now from Binance, all the big funds, Polychain, I think at over 1 billion FTV. But this is one to keep an eye on. I don't know if they're doing a launchpad or anything like that, but definitely one of our top 5, or rather my top 5 picks of this cycle. Gaming-wise, My Paid Hooligan, a gaming project already on Coinbase. Nillion, I've mentioned before in past videos, reminds me of Chainlink. I was an early investor in Chainlink in the private sale back in 2017, back when ICOs were a thing and pre-sales were a thing. Now it's all venture. But Nillion reminds me of Chainlink. Basically, they're building a blind computer. It's a very technical project by a bunch of PhDs. Look into it. Also launched on CoinList. I believe the CoinList sale was at about 400 million FTV. So can this go to 40 billion? Can this do a 100x if you're in on CoinList? I mean, it's possible. It's possible. It wouldn't be the first thing I would lead with, but I think 50 to 100x is possible from CoinList valuation. Andrina. This is the project I'm most bullish on this cycle. I love DeepIn. DeepIn is my sector. Maybe it's because of me being a computer engineer back in the day. But this gives me Helium network vibes. Helium was building an IoT internet. Basically, you buy a device, kind of like a router. You share your Wi-Fi with IoT devices. And that blew up. We made a lot of money on that. 400x returns on Helium network. And this is a much bigger use case. Not just IoT devices like the Lime scooters, the actual internet. Just think about that. Helium has over 1 million devices now globally. So I'm telling you, this is the next Helium. You can basically buy devices, put them on buildings, kind of like buying a dish network, a dish, putting it on a building. But I like to think of it more as Starlink for Web3. People are buying Starlink devices. This is Starlink for Web3. Starlink is more, I would say, consumer. So this is more, I would say, B2B. So the ideal customer is probably not going to be buying this and going camping with a device. With Andrina, you're probably going to be buying this device and putting it on an apartment complex. So the whole complex and the whole area gets internet access. But to me, this is one of my most bullish investments. That's in the fund. I also personally invested as an angel in Andrina. I mean, a lot of projects to choose from. Nimble, OG, or Zero Gravity, Coin Network, and AI Project, Parcel, Real World Assets. I think now that we have a pro-crypto Congress, Real World Assets, I think, are going to take off. Institutional capital is going to flow into crypto. We saw what happened with Polymarket. I think now that as a use case, that as the crypto ad watched and seen and heard around the world, Parcel will do the same thing for finance and real estate. Keep an eye on Parcel. Script Network, Watch to Earn, basically kind of like Hulu TV. Out of all the investments we made, the ones I'm most bullish on, once again, Peak, Movement, Nillion, Andrina. So giving you 10%, because that's the venture capital approach. You make 10 investments, you assume 90% of them will not do well. That's just venture capital. That's just the law of large numbers. But you expect one of those investments, the 10%, to be a home run. So to put this in perspective, it's like this. Imagine you have $10,000 to invest and you put it into 10 investments, $1,000 each. 9 investments go to zero. That's the name of the game. Doesn't matter how much research you do, they go to zero. That's fine. It's fine to lose 90%. It's fine to lose 9 grand out of 10 grand. If that 1 grand does 100x, guess what? You turn 10 grand to 100 grand. You've 10x your portfolio. Now do that 10 times. That's the approach. Now, yes, maybe you get lucky and you have a lucky break and not just one, maybe 2 or 3 do 100x. That's even better. But that's the approach. We're swinging for home runs. We want 100x's, if not 1000x's. And we're fine striking out. All the big home run hitters, Babe Ruth, Mark McGwire, they strike out. But as the market matures, as time goes, you start to see the projects that have traction. Those are the ones you double down on. It's basically like kind of like survival of the fittest. It's kind of like Hunger Games, except with your portfolio, right? So you make 40 investments or 10 investments, whatever, and you start to see winners. And once you see those winners, then you double down on. Because last cycle, at least for me personally, I had 2 400x's, Polygon and Helium, not counting all the airdrops like ApeCoin and NFTs. But once they started taking off, I began personally doubling down on those projects. And this cycle, I plan to do the same, right? So the projects I have personally doubled down on as an angel, outside of the fund, Peak and Andrina. Those are my top 2. But anyway, this is going to be the biggest cycle of our lives. Are you ready for this? Well, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as we like to say, we just landed on the moon in a Lambo. The moon is not the limit to the moon and beyond. Thank you.